welcome to another episode of the Royal Reset Podcast. How are you doing, Your Majesty? Look at you, Queen. Okay, so I had to film this one a little bit early because I'm in Vegas. By the time you read this, I'll be in Vegas. By the time you see this, I'll be in Vegas. So I wanted to make sure that you had this, Your Majesty, because I know we've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. So let's just run on and get right up into it. But first and foremost, go ahead, set me up in your kitchen, and your living room, your laundry room, wherever it is that you need to do your chores to get ready for the new week, Queen, so we can talk, Your Majesty. We've got lots to discuss. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But first and foremost, how are you doing? You're looking good. Tell me. For you. So happy, Your Majesty. You look good. You're looking really good. I know for you. So happy, Your Majesty. You look good. You're looking really good. I know it's the end of the year. Push through, Your Majesty. Push through. I'm well. I was tired yesterday. But I'm here, pushing through and ready for this little mini vacation that I'm about to go on. So, yes, tell me, Your Majesty, last week we spoke about your goals, your dreams for the week. Did you have any setbacks? Did you have any pivots? Any issues with negative Nancy's or Debbie Downers? Or did you just slay? Tell me, Your Majesty, how did it go? Yes, Queen. That is what I love to hear, Your Majesty. Yes. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Look at you, Your Majesty. Just from our very first conversation on April 13th of this year to now, can you see the growth? Can you see the glow, Your Majesty? If no one's told you yet, let me be the first to tell you this week, today, you are magnificent. You are powerful, and your life has purpose. You have come so far, done so much, made so much progress, Your Majesty. I can see it in you. I can see all the work you've been putting in, and I am so proud of you. So happy for you, Your Majesty. Slay on, Queen. Slay on. Yes. Okay, so I told you that at work I had 5, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holiday parties to plan and execute last week. All of them were executed flawlessly. Every single one of them went off with a bang. However, I am exhausted. Tired, okay? Ended up limping home yesterday because my feet hurt so badly. So, thank goodness, my feet are feeling fine. I rested most of the day before I started packing and getting ready for Vegas. But yes. And the other news, these books that I'm reading right now, I'm reading the series that's giving serious Hunting Adeline vibes. And if you do not know what the Hunting of Adeline is, the cat and mouse duo, it's fine vibes. And if you do not know what the Hunting of Adeline is, the cat and mouse duo, it's dark romance duo. It's dark romance at its darkest. And so that is what I'm reading a trilogy right now that is some dark romance, and I'm loving it. But around Christmas time was the wrong time to read something like this. So, you know, I'm enjoying it. It's really good. I'm deep in the story, almost done the second book. And so by the time, because I'm taking Greyhound. More this year's 4B Queen of the Week is none other than Zendaya. Because not only is she giving us banger after banger after banger next year, but also this new movie that she's been teasing, Save the Date, with none other than Edward Cullen. That's always going to be his name to me, no matter how much he hated the movies. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I love it when she gets in these me, no matter how much he hated the movies. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I love it when she gets in these types of real, just real movies like Tashi. I still think about Tashi Duncan to this day. Okay, okay. When she was Malcolm and Marie during COVID, yes, yes, yes. I love it when she's real, when she's raw, when she's honest, when she's just acting her ass off. And so I am so excited to see Save the Date. But that's not all we're getting from Zendaya next year. We're getting Save the Date from Zendaya. We're getting season 3 of Euphoria. We're getting Dune Part 3. We're getting The Odyssey. We're getting another Spider-Man movie with her and her fiance. And we're getting, there's something else. Save the Date, Euphoria, The Odyssey, Spider-Man, Dune. There's something else. Or maybe that's it, but it's still a lot. She's going to have us set the entire year and in the movies. Absolutely. And Euphoria, the weekend it drops. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yes, thank you so much, Zendaya, for being in your acting bag. I cannot wait to see Save. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that. But yes, now let's discuss what has been entertaining me this week. Really, this has been entertaining me since I left Florida last month. Because on my way to the MCO, the Orlando airport, coming home, I found this and just started binge watching it. And I've been binge watching it ever since. But the Round Table game show, hilarious. Oh my God, so funny. If you don't know these queens, Mello, T, Bev, Ange, if you don't know those queens and how, I'm pretty sure you've seen on social media a video of a whole bunch of black queens and of course one Indian queen sitting around a round table and cracking jokes trying to make the other person laugh. And their jokes are just hilarious. Yes, that is what has been entertaining me with my projector. I have been watching them, just going through them on YouTube. They just started season 5. And I am just, Mira, oh my gosh, Mira, girl, you are so funny. So funny. I would not last one round. I would be like JoJo. I would be like JoJo. I would not last one round on that show. So yes, it's the premise of a whole bunch of women sitting around a table, cracking jokes in order to make the other person laugh. If you laugh, you're out. And so just watching them try not to laugh or cracking, not at the actual joke, but like someone would say a joke and then if it landed or if it didn't land, someone would add something onto it that would just take it from there. Oh, yes. And the way that Ange laughs, her laugh always has me laughing. So, yes, very much so. Enjoy Round Table Game Show. And I can't wait for y'all to go back on tour because I need y'all to come to Los Angeles. I will be set. If you come to Los Angeles, I will be set. But anyways, let us discuss you teased for the last couple of weeks what we will be discussing, and that is the fake ass friendship between Glinda and Elphaba. You teased for the last couple of weeks what we will be discussing, and that is the fake ass friendship between Glinda and Elphaba. Because anyone who says that this is a movie about friendship is a wait. Let me find. Because anyone who says that this is a movie about friendship is a wait. Let me find it. Let me find it. And portray any type of friendship that you should ever want at ends of the year. Okay? So I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Glinda from Wicked and why Alyssa from One of Them Days are not friends you should ever want to have. And if you have an Alyssa or a Glinda type friend right now, kick them to the curb immediately. Number 1, they're male-centered. There's nothing wrong with being in a healthy relationship with a man. So do not get it twisted. That's not what I'm discussing here. What I'm discussing is the pick-me's, the male-centered women who do not know what it's like, do not want to know what it's like to be alone. And so they do any and everything that they can to keep a man, and that includes kicking your feelings and your goals and your desires and your wants to the side in order to put that man up on a pedestal. Case in point, Glinda ready to fight Elphaba, knowing good and damn well she ain't got no powers, ready to fight Elphaba over Fiero. A man she knew in her heart and soul did not want her, was tolerating her in order to stay close to the regime that was trying to tear Elphaba down. Case in point, I'm already tired. Alyssa giving her and Dreux's rent money to that no good, dirty dog of a man so that he can start a t-shirt business? My didn't talk to Dreux, didn't ask her, didn't even think to ask her because half of that money was hers. Just gave away her livelihood, knowing how hard she worked in that diner to make that rent money. Male-centered women are not someone you want to be friends with, because they will kick your ass and your feelings to the side in a heartbeat in order to keep that man. And most of the time, not in Elphaba's case, but most of the time, it's an Alyssa situation where that man ain't no good anyways from the jump. But they do not love themselves enough in order to explore who they are outside of relationship. And so they don't know how to properly be a friend to you because they can't even be a friend to them damn selves in order to realize that those men ain't shit and don't give a shit about them either. So that's reason number 1, male-centered. Women are not someone you want to be friends with. Absolutely not. Because they will kick your ass to the curb for that ain't shit man in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Case in point, Glinda. Case in point, Alyssa. Number 2 reason why Glinda ain't shit. This is only pertaining to Glinda. Glinda is not a true friend to Elphaba because she would rather throw Elphaba under the bus. Sit there and listen to these people talk the worst crap about Elphaba. So much so that she had to go on the run, that she was in danger. Just so that she could be popular. Just so that she can get the guy. Just so that everyone would like her. Just in order to move forward in her career, in her life. Are we not watching the same movies? Do we not see how Fiero's like, let's go? You hear what they're saying about her? You know this shit is horrible. Let's go find her and help her. And she's like, I can't. The people need me. No, the people need you to tell the fucking truth. The people, actually, Elphaba needs you. This friend that you say you miss, that you say you love. And yet you're up here giving Madame Morrible and the Wizard the ammunition to take Elphaba down through her sister, which ultimately gets her sister killed. How are we watching the same movie and y'all are up here talking about this is a movie about friendship? Some of y'all going even further to say that they was in love with each other. Were they? Were they? Because nowhere in her redemption arc did Glinda even apologize once. She never apologized. Notice it was Elphaba who said, and just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. When Elphaba didn't do anything! She never did anything that she needed to apologize for. So what blame is there to share, Glinda? You were the one who sat there knowing the wizard ain't shit. Knowing Madame Morrible is ableist, taking gifts from them, a whole ass apartment from them, a fake ass flying bubble from them. Knowing what they were doing, knowing they were slandering your so-called friend's name. That is not a true friend, and oh my God. If you ever have someone who comes to you and says so-and-so was saying this, why are you telling me this? What did you say? Why are you starting this drama? Did you say something? Okay, that's none of my business. What other people say about me is none of my business. But you up here starting this drama, so-and-so was saying this about you and you didn't say shit back? Oh, you's a hoe. You's a bitch ass hoe. And I need to let you go as a friend. Because it seems like you don't know what a... Oh, you's a hoe. You's a bitch ass hoe. And I need to let you go as a friend. Because it seems like you don't know what it means to be a true friend. A true friend will never sit there and let somebody talk shit about you without speaking up. A true friend will not let someone sit there and lie on your name. So much so that it puts you in danger, girl. In order to boost themselves up. That is selfish, that is inconsiderate, and that is not someone you should ever want to be friends with. Number 3, and both Glinda and Alyssa are guilty of doing this, and this is the most important reason why you should never, ever, ever aspire to have friends like Glinda or Alyssa. And if you have friends who do this, please hear me. When I say they are not true friends, you need to let them go. A friend who would use your greatest fear or your greatest struggle against you in an argument. Case in point, Glinda at the end of the first Wicked, when she said, when Elphaba did the spell to fly, and Glinda said something like, guess you're not as powerful as you thought you were. Did we all just gloss over that? Did no one else hear that? And how fucked up that was to say to someone you call a friend? Alyssa, at the end of one of them days, going off on, I can't remember her name, Keke Palmer's character, telling her that she's the reason why she hasn't gotten as far as she wants to get, when in reality, the job was hers. She had it in the bag, even with all the snafus, even with being dressed inappropriately. She had the job in the bag, but it was Alyssa's dumb ass calling her name that killed her chances of getting that job. Why would you sit up here and say it was her fault that she isn't as far as she wants to be and that she's not doing enough when you don't even have a job? Listen to these people and believe them when they show you who they are. Someone who would bring up your greatest struggle or your deepest fear in the middle of an argument in order to hurt you and cut you deeply is not someone you want to be friends with. Point blank, period. Yes, you argue with people. Yes, it's normal to argue with people and to have disagreements. But it is not normal to want to get the upper hand in an argument so much that you are willing to cut someone that deeply with your words. Using their shit against them like that. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And not something you should aspire to have in a friendship. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So those 3 reasons right there are the reasons why both Alyssa from One of Those Days and Glinda from Wicked are ain't shit people and not someone you should ever aspire to be friends with. 1, they're male-centered. 2, little Miss Glinda would rather bury you under the bus in order to get ahead in life. And 3, someone who would use your greatest struggle, your greatest fear against you in an argument just to get the upper hand. Those are 3 examples, 3 attributes in women that you should stay far, far away from. Far, far away from. And that's it. That's it. I don't understand how we're still saying these are friendships and how these are like blah, blah. I don't know if y'all are watching the same movie I am. Apparently not. Because I heard someone else say that Elphaba was Trump. Oh, Jesus. These aren't friends. These aren't real friends that we should ever aspire to have, you guys. You guys, friends should love you for who you are. Should lend a helping hand when you need it. Be there to just be there when you need it. When you're having a hard time or, beating yourself up, they remind you of who you are. They don't sit here and use your greatest weakness against you. When someone talks shit about you, they're defending you. They don't sit here and use your greatest weakness against you. When someone talks shit about you, they're defending you because you are someone that they love and they cherish, not somebody that they secretly want to be. Glinda, Alyssa, both of those women wanted to be the other. Glinda wanted to be Elphaba. We saw it in her flashback. She wanted magic. And so instead of actually becoming friends with her and trying to learn something from her, she became friends with her just to tear her down popular and bring her down to her level. And when she soared over that level that she had set for her, it became a problem. It became a problem. These aren't friends you all should have and should aspire to have. It's really that simple. And I don't know what else to say to it. Your Majesty, really, those 3 reasons are the reasons why you should never look to a Glinda ever and for friendship. Stay far, far away from a Glinda, from Alyssa, especially in 2026. If you see these signs, if you see them not being comfortable outside of a relationship with a man, oh my God, run. Run. If you see them, hear them making snide remarks, and they will do it and laugh or do it real low and just brush it under the rug as if they didn't just say that. The first time you hear some snarky ass remark like that, run. Love yourself more than you love the feeling of having a friend. There are other women out there who are better friends, would be better friends for you. Love yourself more and let the Glindas and the Alyssas of the world go. So, that's all I got for you today, Your Majesty. Tell me, Queen, we are coming up on, this is the second to last full week of the year. Your Majesty, are we planning on going out with a bang or what, Your Highness? Tell me, Queen, what are your goals for this week? That's awesome. That is so amazing. I am so excited to hear from you next week and to see just how you have slayed every single one of them goals that you just laid out for yourself right now. I'm so excited for you, Your Majesty. For myself, I am going to go to Vegas, celebrate my brother's birthday, and I am looking into going to the Grand Canyon again to just be one with nature for a bit and, continue my winter arc goal of connecting, figuring out what I want, and using the tools that I've learned in Think and Grow Rich, Psycho-Cybernetics, Happy Pocket Full of Money, and The Power of Now to move forward towards my dream life in 2026. So I'm hoping to put some things down on paper, maybe even create a vision board while I'm out there. So those are my goals, Your Majesty. And again, next time I see you will be right here. Yeah, because I'm going on vacation. So I will, this 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, are going to be like a mental health break because I got sick time to use. Thursday, I have another party at work. Then 2, count it 2, actually 3, but I'm not going to go to 1. White Elephant gift exchange games, same day, all Thursday. Then 1 more day of work on Friday. And after that, I got 2 weeks of vacation. So, yeah, I got to figure out what I want to do for that vacation. Yeah. And read some more books, of course. So, enjoy my mini vacation, plan my end of the year vacation, finish out the year strong for those last 2 days at work, and keep working on my winter arc. Those are my goals, Your Majesty. Alrighty, Queen. That is episode 32 of the Royal Reset podcast. I cannot wait to hear from you next week and see just how badly, how fiercely you have slayed your goals. But until then, Queen, I will see you right here, same time, same place, next week. All right? Okay, Queen. Have a good day. Bye.